Rapper Lil Tjay, whose legal name is Tione Jayden Merritt, was shot multiple times during an attempted robbery in the early morning hours of June 22, 2022. The incident occurred outside a Chipotle restaurant located within the Promenade at Bergen Ridge, a shopping complex in Edgewater, New Jersey. Emergency services responded to reports of gunfire around midnight. Lil Tjay was rushed to Hackensack University Medical Center, where he underwent emergency surgery for his injuries. This violent encounter led to a rapid police investigation and the subsequent arrest of 3 individuals in connection with the shooting and attempted robbery. The event sent shockwaves through the music community and among his extensive fanbase, highlighting the persistent dangers faced by public figures, even in seemingly mundane settings. Authorities quickly secured the scene, initiating a search for suspects and gathering crucial evidence that would later lead to significant developments in the case. The immediate aftermath saw a heavy police presence in the affluent Bergen County community as investigators worked to piece together the sequence of events that led to the near-fatal shooting of the prominent artist. According to official reports from the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office, Lil Tjay was seated in a Dodge Durango with 2 companions, Antoine Boyd and Jeffrey Valdez, when the attack unfolded. At approximately 12:08 a.m., a third individual, later identified as Mohamed Konate, approached the vehicle. Konate allegedly attempted to rob Lil Tjay and his associates. During the confrontation, Konate discharged a firearm multiple times. Lil Tjay sustained 7 gunshot wounds across various parts of his body, while Antoine Boyd also suffered a single gunshot wound. Jeffrey Valdez, the third occupant, was unharmed in the initial exchange. Following the shooting, Konate fled the scene on foot, taking a chain from one of the victims. Boyd and Valdez, despite their injuries and the chaotic situation, managed to drive a short distance before seeking help. Police located them and the injured Lil Tjay shortly after the incident was reported. The rapid response of law enforcement and emergency medical personnel was critical in stabilizing Lil Tjay's condition and initiating the manhunt for the assailant. The investigation quickly focused on identifying Konate through witness statements and surveillance footage from the shopping center. Lil Tjay, born in the Bronx, New York, had rapidly ascended to prominence in the hip-hop world since his breakthrough in 2018. Known for his melodic rap style and introspective lyrics, he had amassed a significant following with hit singles like FN, Pop Out, and Brothers. His debut album, True to Myself, released in 2019, achieved commercial success, peaking at number 5 on the Billboard 200 chart. The shooting incident occurred at a critical juncture in his career, as he was preparing for new releases and touring. The location of the shooting, Edgewater, New Jersey, is a relatively low crime area, making the violent nature of the attempted robbery particularly jarring for local residents. This event drew parallels to other instances of violence affecting hip-hop artists, reigniting discussions about the security challenges faced by musicians and the broader issue of gun violence. The severity of Lil Tjay's injuries and the immediate uncertainty surrounding his recovery deeply concerned his fans and collaborators, who flooded social media with messages of support and concern for his well-being. The Bergen County Prosecutor's Office announced the arrests of Mohamed Konate, Antoine Boyd, and Jeffrey Valdez on June 22, 2022, just hours after the shooting. Mohamed Konate, 27, of New York City, was charged with 3 counts of first-degree attempted murder, armed robbery, and multiple weapons offenses. Prosecutors alleged Konate was the primary assailant who fired the shots. Antoine Boyd, 27, and Jeffrey Valdez, 24, both from the Bronx, New York, were charged with second-degree unlawful possession of a weapon. Authorities stated that Boyd and Valdez were found to be in possession of firearms themselves, though they were not implicated in the attempted robbery or the shooting of Lil Tjay. Lil Tjay's record label, Columbia Records, released a statement confirming his stable condition and requesting privacy for the artist and his family during his recovery. The incident prompted increased scrutiny on security measures for public figures and the prevalence of illegal firearms, even among those who are victims of violent crime. The swift action by law enforcement was praised, leading to the apprehension of all involved parties within a day of the incident. Following extensive emergency surgery, Lil Tjay remained in critical but stable condition for several weeks, requiring a medically induced coma. His recovery process was arduous, involving multiple subsequent surgeries and intensive rehabilitation. By August 2022, he posted a video update to his social media, confirming his recovery and expressing gratitude for the support he received. He made a significant public return to the stage in September 2022, performing at the Rolling Loud New York Festival, demonstrating his resilience. The legal proceedings against Mohamed Konate are ongoing. In July 2022, a Bergen County grand jury indicted Konate on charges including first-degree attempted murder, first-degree armed robbery, and second-degree possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose. Antoine Boyd and Jeffrey Valdez also face charges related to weapon possession. The case continues to move through the New Jersey court system, with future court dates expected to determine the final outcomes for all defendants involved in the June 2022 incident.